I would rather get a vasectomy than read this book one more time. Okay, first things first. This book was marketed a enemies to lovers, Ice Queen main character, both main characters being book lovers. One is an editor and one is a book agent. To keep it short, this is not a bitter enemies, rivals to lovers story. This is more of a sister's relationship with a romance subplot. Because I've read more stuff about Nora and Libby in this book than about Nora and Charlie, which were supposed to be the main characters of the book. So first things first, what really pissed me off in this book was that there were so many tropes that were trying to be fitted into this one single book that at the end of the day it just turned out to be just one big mess without any kind of story going on. I mean, I appreciate Emily Henry for trying a lot of very famous, very popular tropes out to get them out in the open, to sell her book more, but choose one. You only have to choose one. Because the thing is, every time when something romantic was about to happen, the sister, Libby, walks in and just something happens. Due to this, you would expect a big plot twist to happen between Libby and Nora, for Libby to explode, have an outburst of emotion, but in total she had 2 outbursts and none of them led to anywhere. Now, getting to the enemies to lovers part, it was described as being an enemies to lovers book. However, after just 50 pages, they already were inside of each other. Because how is this an enemies to lovers book without the enemies having time to exist? The entire enemies part is just a backstory which has not been developed or delved into in this book. It was just told that back in the day, Charlie didn't like a book that Nora was agenting for and edited out. None of this is explained in the book in a good way. They just brush over it in a sense of, oh, they hate each other. But actually it's just literally just one-sided, and that one side ends after 50 pages. Now let's just skip over the enemies to lovers part. I'm just gonna act like that never happened. Let's just get to the sisters relationship part between Libby and Nora, because my god, that shit pissed me off. To put it into proportion, Nora is a working woman and Libby just asks her, hey, go to this vacation with me for 3 weeks unannounced and just don't work at all, and then gets mad when Nora does just take a single phone call. And this keeps on happening during the entirety of the book. As an example, Charlie comes up to Nora, something romantic is about to happen, they're closing up on each other, and then Libby calls and goes like, ooh, get your small town romance on, but not with that guy. Nora, I bought this as a token of appreciation because I think the distance between us got closer and closer with time, and I really want to say that
Sissy!
Just a second, I think he was saying something, hold on. I was just going to say that. Come on, Sissy. Sure. Come on, I've been working. Do you get my point? Like every time something was just about to happen, Libby comes in, tells her, hey sissy, let's go there. Hey sissy, let's go there. The way that Emily Henry is describing sibling relationships just shows me that she does not have siblings. I just know that she does not have siblings. Actually, you know what? Let me just look that up just to be sure. Just like I said, no person with siblings would ever call their sibling sissy. We just punch each other. So just to recap, she's not an ice queen, even though she's described as Nadine Winters the entire time. There's no enemies to lovers here. There's no rivalry. They've been freaking the entire time. This is literally just a sisters relationship book with a romance subplot, and no one can tell me otherwise. So Emily Henry, this goes out to you. If you ever decide to write a romance book, like an enemies to lovers book,
how about including actual romance in there?
Thank you.
No sibling calls each other sissy. I mean, just look at, have you never had a friend that had another sibling or a sister? Because like, if you just look at it just one time, you see that no one talks like sissy. It's just so...
I think I just got riled up a little bit. I'm sorry.